Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Diego Padres. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Chris Paddock gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this starting pitcher right here can strike some people out. It's not easy to average a strikeout per inning, but that's what he's been able to do so far. And if he brings a good assortment of pitches like he's brought all season long, we could see another game filled with quite a few strikeouts.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. And he popped him up, but this will land untouched.
First pitch, 12:40.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike two. Here it comes. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Our temperature at first pitch and even 70 degrees here this afternoon. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
Swing and a line drive, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 9.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Enos Slaughter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. Pops this one up. Left fielder coming in, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pham is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
Batting third, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Stan Musial. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Some two-out success to keep the top of the first alive.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the two-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Yeah.
The 0-1 on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
1-1.
Musial is off at first with 2 away. Grounded to third. Machado has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals, and now the Friars will get their first chance. No score. Jack Flaherty is on the mound for the Cardinals. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. A high fastball is in there. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
1-2.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
And it's fouled away. Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. Tony Gwynn will be next. The 3-1 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. He comes into this one just 2 for 12 in the series to this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
0-1.
None out. Runners at first and second. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 1 for 6. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Musial will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. Comes into this one with just 1 hit in 9 tries for the series. First pitch coming. Here it is.
1 ball.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Here's the 2-0. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. Long run for the right fielder. And no one will track it down. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Standing in, Rogers Hornsby. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
Into the box, Albert Pujols. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 5 homers, 9 driven in. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
2-1's the count.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Joe Torre is on deck. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in, Joe Torre. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Line to the right side. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Yadier Molina comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the stretch. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
Two and 2 to the Cardinals catcher.
2-2.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping in now, Jack Flaherty, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything?
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Cards strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Manny Machado.
The pitch. On the ground to the left side. Oh, a diving stop. Got him.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Now at the plate, Benito Santiago. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First offering on its way. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. 0-2 the count to Santiago. Fouled off.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at bat going. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Soft grounder left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting it, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Now in the box, Will Myers. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. And the pitch. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Paddock. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
High one.
Two out with the man at first. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score.
Back now in San Diego, home of the Padres, who've certainly benefited from some solid pitching all season long. When it comes to their team ERA, they enter the day with one of the best in the league. And talking with some of the pitchers earlier, they mentioned how they've all been able to inspire each other this year. One said, every one of these guys seems to bring their best to the mound every single day, so that really motivates me to do the same. We hold each other to a pretty high standard, and that works for us. Clearly, it's a group that takes a ton of pride in what they do, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The windup and the 0-1. This is pulled into right, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there, Dan. He went heater up in the zone and then tried to drop the off speed, but he was on it.
Boy, Mark, that's the oldest trick in the book, right? You use one pitch to set up the other. This guy wasn't having any part of that.
There he goes. Pitch misses. The throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. With runners in scoring position this season, Slaughter is exactly a .400 hitter.
These are the type of hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2. Swing and a liner, but foul.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 1-2 pitch. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Up next to the Cardinals, the left fielder, Stan Musial.
Coming to the plate now, Stan Musial. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch.
Inside, ball.
And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
The 1-2. This one's down to third. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Edmonds. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
That's the ball.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Myers. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting, second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Standing in now, Rogers Hornsby, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Now the 2-1.
Ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
He's set. Here's the 3-1.
Full count.
Full count now, 3-2. 2 out with the man at first. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice approach by the batter right there. When you know your boy is moving, you start seeing stuff happening out of your peripheral vision. Wait for him to lock in, stay within his at-bat, not swing at something outside the zone, and now put it first and third.
Into the box now, Albert Pujols. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. The 2-0.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Here's the 2-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here's the payoff pitch. Swinging a ball in line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Ready with the payoff pitch. To short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards forced to settle for 1. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Padres nothing. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Tommy Pham.
No left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Now the pitch. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Still 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate now, Greg Garcia. 0-1 the count. Here it comes. That's popped up. But this will land untouched. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, How frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
Now a move over to first. Runner back safely. He's set, and the pitch. Tony Gwynn is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Runners on first with one down. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. The 3-0 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eric Hosmer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch inside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Swing and a liner. A leap here, but it ticks off his glove. And he'll reach first safely. The tying run is in to score from second. It's 1-1.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. The 0-1 pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Molina is there. And the inning is over. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for St. Louis,
All set for the start of the fourth. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Joe Torre. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Up next to the Cardinals.
So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The pitcher, number 22, Jack Flaherty.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We'll go to the bottom of the fourth, tied 1-1. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here's the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The pitcher, number 9, Santiago.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0.
Ball. 2-0.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
Has a look, now the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Now batter, center fielder, Will.
Coming to the plate now, Will Myers. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of the slump he's been in.
First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Hey, you think the game plan is to pitch this guy inside? They plunked him in the first at bat, and they're clearly coming right back in again.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the stretch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get to it. This one's down. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Now batter.
And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Chris Paddock, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. The 0-1 delivery. Hit softly down the line at first. He's got it to second for 1, but the return throw will be too late, and the run is in to score. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
So a runner at first with 1 out now. And up next, it'll be the outfielder, Tommy Pham. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No,
the fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Good break on the knuckle curve, but he missed with it. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, I do wonder if that ball stays in the ballpark, Did they send him home there? It's really hard to say with the ball bouncing over the wall for a double. That might have cost them a run there.
To the plate now, Greg Garcia, as he'll take a look at ball one. The 1-0. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. From the belt, the pitch.
Full count.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Into the box, Tony Gwynn comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here it comes. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
From the stretch. 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
The 3-0 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Well, that's just not a good look for the guy on the mound. Bases loaded. You expect him to bear down and really fight to get an out, but instead he walks home a run on 4 pitches.
There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So it's an early shower here this afternoon, as this will not go down as one of his better outings. Alex Reyes answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Reyes.
Eric Hosmer will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total package of Eric Hosmer's game is really special.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Reyes, a right-hander standing 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. 3 runs already home here. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball 1.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So all in all, they're fortunate to give up just 3 in the inning as they wind up escaping the bases-loaded jam. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Padres 4 and the Cardinals 1. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ozzie Smith. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Myers is under it. 1 away.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
So digging in now, Enos Slaughter. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0. Good. 1-1.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
That missed. That's a ball.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. The 2-2 one more time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Tatis onto the grass, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
So striding in, Stan Musial. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. One and one the count now. And now a pitch on the way. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now the pitch. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And a fair ball as this will head out toward the 322 sign in right. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So a two-out double here gives him some new life here in this fifth inning. And as we take a look there at the Cards' team leaders in that category, he's currently second best on the St. Louis roster. Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing and a miss by Edmonds as Jimmy falls behind here 0-2.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Machado has a play. And the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Here's Manny Machado now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Here.
Great pitch right there. That is a huge breaking ball. Not shocked he took it. Got to calibrate that one for a second.
Outside 2-1.
2-1.
All even now, 2-2. And now a pitch on the way.
You got a full count.
Benito Santiago waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Striding in, Benito Santiago.
Benito Santiago.
Now here's the pitch.
That's the ball low.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. On a line, that's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
So here's Will Myers. Singled homer run in his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Wow, one pitch ago he had only given up a single, but that wild pitch, that single essentially turns into a double. Those kind of things can absolutely kill you.
Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. One out and a runner on second base. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back safely. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3-1.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Francisco Mejia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting to the Padres, number 27, Francisco Mejia.
He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
The 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Runners are at first and second with one away. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Here comes the 0-1.
That's the ball.
Swing and a liner, but foul. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Again, a 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
I know he fouled that pitch off right there, but he was definitely out in front. He was cheating to a heater, no question about it.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in once again, Greg Garcia. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Left side, but well foul. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, look at the Wizard. Safe.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends or your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery, made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Hit to third. Reined in. Hornsby's got the final out of the inning, and that'll do it. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Padres 5 and the Cardinals 1. Craig Stammen is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Craig Stammen.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Rogers Hornsby.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning. Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. The pitch.
Down.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Striding into the box, Albert Pujols. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too. All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. The 1-1 home.
Ball.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Set to deal on 2-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look
Now
at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
In now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 1-0. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. We're in the 6th inning now of a 5-1 ball game. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3 balls.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Hit hard to third. Machado is there. There's one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
The first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Now here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
That's a ball.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Squared that one up just a little late. Now the 2-1 pitch. There's a fastball that misses.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando.
Ready now, Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First offering on its way. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High and deep down the left field line. And no one will get this one. A runner at first with no outs here. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
And in steps Manny Machado. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Runner at first here, one man out. Runner's off for second. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 9, Santiago.
Digging in to try it again, Benito Santiago. Now the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
The 0-1 pitch. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Padres lead it 5-1. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Yadier Molina.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-0 on the way.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Lou Brock will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 20, Lou Brock.
Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
At the plate, Ozzie Smith has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Nope, ball.
3-1 now.
3 balls.
Ina
1
Slaughter, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the 2nd run will score as well. And he'll want to take that baseball out of play. That's a big one. Career hit number 2,500. To give you an indication as to the importance of that number, of all the players to play this game through the years, fewer than 100 have reached this total.
Think about it, D-Row. I'm sure he remembers his first hit and probably his 100th hit. 2,500 hits. Wow.
Yeah, he's on the clock now. 500 more until that Hall of Fame benchmark of 3,000 knocks. What a career this guy has put together.
Jose Castillo will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. At the plate, Ina Slaughter. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
First things first, here's a throw over, and he's back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. The 1-0 misses down below the knees.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Nobody out, runner on first. Look out. All over the place now. 3-0.
3-0.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
The 3-1. That's popped up, but this will land untouched. Now the 3-2 pitch, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Stan Musial. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this dude's clearly capable of clearing the bases with one swing. So I think the approach to this guy is try to keep the ball off the plate. See if they can get him to chase something.
2-0 now.
2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, ball. 3-0.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Striding in once again, Jim Edmonds, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, that's outside.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
If you're hitting in this situation, you have to look one spot, and that is all. This guy is really scuffling out on the mound. The bases are loaded. 2-0 count. He's all over the place. One spot. If it's not there, you have to take it.
One there on to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. 1 run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Emilio Pagan takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Rogers Hornsby will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Yeah.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And it's fouled away. Here's the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. He set the payoff pitch, and he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Albert Pujols is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Pham is there to make the catch, and a great job of pitching as they strand the potential tying run at third. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Padres lead it 5-4. John Gant gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
53, John Gant.
Here's Will Myers. It was a walk in his last trip.
Leading off for the Padres, the center fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch on its way. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Soft liner towards short. And a throw over by Ozzy's in time, 1 away.
Now batter, the catcher, Austin Hedges.
So stepping in, number 18. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-0 home. One out, nobody on. It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And another foul ball. Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Count still full, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. They lead it 5-4. Kirby Yates has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
The Padres, number 39, Kirby Yates.
Stepping up now, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
The third baseman, Joe Torre.
And the pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Now batting, catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. And the bells are about to toll. Trevor Hoffman is up in the Padre bullpen. Now the 1-0.
Hard one.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. And 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Paul Goldschmidt will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 46, Paul Goldschmidt.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Bouncer up the middle, scooped up to second for 1. On to Hosmer, a double play, and that ends the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Padres on top, 5-4. Jason Isringhausen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 44, Jason Isringhausen.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and Greg Garcia will be the next to bat.
Greg Garcia.
First pitch on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he takes a called strike 2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff men on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
At the plate now, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Count even now at 1-1. And the pitch.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. Straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Eric Hosmer.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put Goodwood on.
So now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Slow little grounder left side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Well, it is Trevor time here in the 9th as Trevor Hoffman is on to try to close this one out.
In the 5th spot, number 51, Trevor Hoffman. Now playing shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Smith. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
No balls and 1 strike. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
Stepping into the box, Enos Slaughter. It was a walk in his last trip. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope.
Fastball well outside. Now it's 2-0. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he did it.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Stan Musial comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
And two.
After two great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch. This one's down to third. Taken in by Machado. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the ninth, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. San Diego took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Chris Paddock wins his third of the season. Jack Flaherty couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. Trevor Hoffman records the save, his seventh of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious San Diego Padres, 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For St. Louis, 4 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 15 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.